Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Boss, and today guys, we are going to take a look at two hack clients that are really popular in the community. These two clients are the Wurst Client and the Meteor Client. Now, it's not the Wurst Client, it's the Wurst. I believe it means sausage in German. But anyways, we are going to take a look at these two clients, and we're going to see which one is the best for you. Now, don't get me wrong, these two clients are super interesting because first of all, they are free and they are pretty powerful. But for certain usage, you might prefer another client. So yeah, without losing any more time, let's go into the video. Okay guys, let's start this video with the Wurst Client, which is one of the most basic clients and easy to use. Okay guys, let's start this video with the Wurst Client, the version 1.20.1. We are going to take a look at all the features and how complicated they are to use. And don't worry, there will be a pros and cons review at the end of this client review. Anyways, let's go ahead and open the GUI, and you're gonna see a lot of these blocks over here, which I like to call titles, and here you are going to have all your hacks. Now, whatever client you're using, it's going to be really similar, but anyways, let's take a look at everything that we have. So first of all, we have a lot of hacks, like we have a large amount of hacks. Now let's go and take a look at the combat ones, which are I think the most used in general, but you have a couple of really cool hacks. Now you have the kill aura. Everyone knows what a kill aura is, so if I go ahead and find a mob, you're gonna see that it is going to start and punch it without me looking at it. Now this can be pretty stupid looking, because as you can see, I'm punching the pig with my back, which is pretty crazy. But this can be fixed with the kill aura legit. If I go ahead and find another poor animal, let's go ahead and take this pig. As you can see, it's going to automatically, I'm not moving my keyboard I'm not moving my mouse, because if I wasn't moving my keyboard, I wouldn't be able to move. But anyways, I was not moving my mouse the whole entire time. Right now, as you can see, it is completely, I'm just moving with the Z, and I'm just jumping with my spacebar. I'm not touching my mouse, and yeah, as you can see, well, my character is just looking at the animal instead of just, punching it with my back. Now, we have a lot of other hacks. We have the critical one, we have the bow aimbot, but really what we want to take a look at here is how customizable is this. Head and go into kill aura and customize a little bit the range and the speed of this. So, let's go ahead and crank this up all the way to 10, and same for the speed. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Is this so powerful? Oh, look at that. That is so dumb, because I think this kill aura was meant for before 1.9 PvP, which would have been OP, but right now I'm just spamming and I'm not doing the most amount of damage that I can do. So yeah, that is a bummer. Now, there are more hacks, but I really want to take a look at the GUI, which is really simple. I mean, if you want to hack, you just gotta search for it, click on it, and you have the hack. Now that's awesome. If you want multiple hacks, you can just go ahead and put a bunch of hacks. Really, it's really easy to use. And guys, I need to tell you, this client is really awesome because it won't get you banned on servers. What I mean by that, it's really discreet. Like, if you don't punch cows with your back at 20 blocks with way too much click, well, yeah, you won't get banned. If you know how to use a little bit hacks, don't be stupid and do dumb things, being obvious. So yeah, you need to be careful with the usage of this hack client, but it won't get you banned on the majorities of actions. And as you can see guys, this client is really optimized. I am not lagging one bit. I am not having lag spikes. And yeah, to say so, this is really optimized, and really, I really enjoy playing this game. Now let's talk about development. This client is developed, recently, but it is not the most active community. Even though it's active, it's not the best one. And we're gonna see that with the Meteor Client. Now guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the hacks that we can use that are really awesome. And as you can see, when you go ahead and hollow the hack, it's going to tell you what it literally does. So that's really awesome. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put all the hacks on this client, and I will put them on the other client as well. So we have the Jesus, we have the speed hack, and yeah, we are going to stay with that. Now, as you can see, it's pretty strange. I have speed, but if I go ahead and do a circle just like that, I mean, I have speed, but it takes a little bit of time. As you can see, if I go ahead and spam A and D, as you can see, the character is not moving. This is really strange. Now let's go ahead and customize these hacks a little bit. Let's go into the speed hack, and we can't customize them. That's a bummer. Apparently we can customize Jesus. No cheat plus bypass. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we don't really care about that because we are on a single player world. Now, the Jesus works well. I mean, I did a video about this, how to install the Wurst Client. If you want that, I will put the videos of the 2 clients over here if you want to install them. But anyways, this hack is really awesome because, well, you know, you can walk on water. Now, what's a bummer is that, really, yeah, the speed thing is pretty bad. Like, you know, I can't spam speed. And we're gonna see that with the Meteor Client, which I can do a lot quicker. And I can't even customize the speed I am going at. So as you can see right now, I'm having speed, you know, I have more speed, but I mean, I'm sure we could do better about this. Okay, so we just reviewed the Wurst Client, and we are going to see the pros and cons. Now for the pros, it's really simple to use. This client is so simple to use. You just go in on your GUI and just click whatever hack you want. If you want to customize it, just go and click on this little arrow, and you got all the customization settings. Now, it has a really low ban risk. It is really rare to get banned with Wurst, and yeah, please just don't do stupid things. I mean, you will get banned if you start flying around the server. But, you know, if you're not suspicious, if you're not too suspicious, well, you likely won't get banned. Now, this game is really optimized, and yes, I'm not lagging. I can put multiple hacks at once. It will not lag one bit. Now, this Wurst Client is also good for PvP and survival gameplay, so if you want to just go and PvP people, you can. Now, it's really awesome for survival gameplay as well. You know, you can do X-ray, you can do a lot of things. I didn't even show X-ray, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the X-ray, which might be in a render. Here we are, and you have, as you can see, a well-working X-ray. Now, it's really awesome to have this on hack clients for mining, for crashing PvP servers, for crashing pay-to-win servers. But yeah, it's really awesome, and I think you can customize this. Yeah, as you can see, we can edit the ores that we want, and it has a sort of Minecraft-like GUI, which is amazing. Now that we are done with the Wurst Client, let's go and take a look at the Meteor Client. Now guys, let's take a look at the Meteor Client, which right now you can't really tell because when we had the Wurst Client, we had these little worst, well, little, it was, what is it? You know what? You're gonna be testing our hacks today. But anyways, yeah, you know, when we had the Wurst Client, we had the logo in the top left corner. I believe you can take it off, but really, it's better to not have it anyways. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look at the hacks that we can find in this client. So to do that, you are going to want to press the right shift button on your keyboard. So let's go and do that. And once you are here, as you can see, we have a multiple amount of hacks. Now, there are a lot of hacks, but what is really awesome on this client is that you have so much customization to do. It's amazing. Now, both of these clients are open source, so if you don't know what that means, it's basically that everyone can have access to the code and anyone can add, well, a part of a code. So if you know how to code and you know how to do hack clients, well, you can participate and add a feature to that client. Now, what is it really amazing with the Meteor Client? It's that it is really active. Community is really active, and it has a lot of add-ons. That means that you can have sorts of, you know, secondary mods that you can add to your folder, and you will have way more customization to do. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the hacks that we have. Let's go and test, I don't know, let's go into combat and do the kill aura. Now, Now, I didn't really show that, but if you go ahead and right click this, you can see that we have much more customization than we had on the Wurst client. Now, you can customize what weapons it's using. If it rotates, we're gonna see what this means, but yeah, you can rotate. Then you can do auto switch. You can do only one click, so you know, it's just way too good. You can select the entities you want to hit, so I just did all the bad mobs, you know, the hostile mobs, and I believe I did the players as well. If I can please go ahead, yeah, there we go, player, and have villagers. Now it might not work on the trader, we're gonna see that. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, but anyways, yeah, you can do a lot of things, like you know, you can go customize whatever you want. You can put into favorites as well, but I believe you can do that on Wurst too. Now let's take a look at this Killora. Can I hit this villager? No, I can't. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a villager, and we are going to test the hacks. Okay, now let's go ahead and start hacking on this person, and as you can see, it is way more fluid. The character is really following the villager, even though I am not facing, you know, the camera is not facing the villager. So that's really awesome, because that means that you don't need to look at the villager. It will automatically, you know, I can hit it with my back, but it looks like I'm hitting it the normal way. Now, as you can see, you really want to be careful, because your character can just switch like that, and that can be dangerous if a mod is around. Now, let's go ahead and customize this a little bit, and let's, you know, crank all the things up. So we have max target 5, we have range, let's go all the way to 6, and walls range, I don't even know what that is. Now you can see I can ignore babies, ignore names. So if you forgot, you know, because on Wurst, if you go ahead and enter your house with the Killora, you have a chance to kill your dog, your cat, or a mob you don't want to kill. Now with this, if you configure it well, you can see you can't kill any babies, can't kill names, so you can't kill, you know, animals or things that have a name tag. You can't kill passive mobs or tamed animals or whatever. Now let's go ahead and spawn a ton of villagers, and as you can see, it is hitting every single villagers at once. It is not doing one by one. If I go ahead and go here, as you can see, it will kill all the villagers. Now, what is really interesting with this mod, well, with this, you know, hack, is that it's going to take the cooldown. So if I go ahead, I'm not doing anything right now. If I go ahead and go towards these villagers, as you can see, it's not going to just spam the sword like a madman like the Wurst did with the fist. It's going to stop and wait for the cooldown. Otherwise, it won't do any damage, and yeah, that's dumb. Now, I am in the middle of the water, and yeah, you can customize the speed, and I just discovered a lot of things. So first of all, you can customize the vanilla speed, but you can also customize, well, if you want to stray fast, so let's go ahead and crank that up, and we're gonna see what this does. And we want to put the timer all the way up. So let's go ahead and put this all the way up, and you're gonna see that this hack has nothing to do with the Wurst client. Let's go ahead and just press one time Z. As you can see, we didn't do a lot of things. But if I go ahead and just sprint like a madman, as you can see, bro, what is this speed? This is unreal. Wurst client will never do this. Well, right now it's never doing this. Well, right now it's not doing it. But as you can see, the speed here, you can't compare this with the Wurst client. I mean, look at how fast this is. Now, you can't really tell the difference that I wanted to show you, but if I go ahead and just, you know, go into a normal speed and normal timer, and I go ahead and just strafe, so that means I just go to the sides. As you can see, it is way too fast. If I just spam the 2 keys, as you can see, I'm moving super fast. Now, I just took the timer to 1, and look at this. It's still pretty fast, and you can really see that, you know, I'm not slowing down when I'm strafing. So that is really awesome, because when we were on the Wurst client, when I was doing this, I would just like stay like this, and yeah, it was pretty weird. Now the Jesus, there's so much customization to do, but yeah, you can do a lot of things. You can dip if burning, dip on sneak, dip on fall. That's crazy. There's way too much things. Now let's take a look at the pros and cons. Well, first of all, it's highly customizable. I think I said that like 50 times in the video. But second of all, it is an active community. So yeah, you won't get bored with this mod. It is really easy to update and it is really low ban risk. Now, even though this client is awesome, there are some cons. First of all, it can be really difficult for beginners to use it because it has so much customization. It has so much modules that you can add. It has a lot of content. Now, that is a great thing, but when you start, it can be a little bit difficult to understand. Now, some hacks can be pretty unstable, and yes, it's anyone has their experience with these clients, but yeah, some hacks can be really unstable and can get you banned just for doing crazy stuff. Now, it's not as well optimized as the Wurst Client, but it is still a playable game. As you can see, I am going faster than a jet plane, but I am not lagging, I am not spiking, I am not, just going crazy, even though my view maybe is trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But yeah, it's a really good mod to play with, and yeah, it can be a little slow to load the chunks, but anyways, it's really awesome, and yeah, it has a lot of pros. Now guys, if you need to choose one of these two clients, I will tell you which one is best for who. Now, I think that if you are a beginner in hacked clients, you would have to go with the Wurst Client because it is pretty powerful, it has customization, and it is really simple to use. Like really, yeah, I think there is no other hack clients that is easier to use than the Wurst Client. Now, if you're a more experienced player but you don't want to pay, I don't know, a futures client, for example, and you just want a free client, I think the best client for you is the Meteor Client because there is a lot of customization and there are a lot of modules to add, and really, this Meteor Client is awesome. Anyways guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, leaving a like and a comment. That would be amazing. I read every single one of them. And if you really enjoyed this video, please consider sharing it to your friends. Now guys, I really want to thank you for the 144 subscribers. That's amazing. We are going at a speed right now. I'm not talking about the character, I'm talking about the growth of this channel. It's really amazing guys. We are exploding what I expected. Now, I know I said that I would want to go to 50 subscribers before the start of summer, well, before the start of August actually, but you guys exploded that goal, and then I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna try and do the 100 subscriber. Bro, you exploded that goal. You guys exploded that. So can we go ahead and hit the 200 subscribers before the start of August? I don't know if we can do that. I think we can because you guys just exploded the subscriber count. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to just join the community. I'm trying to build a community around everything that's networking, hacking, and Minecraft and stuff like that. Really, that's amazing. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Boss Offline.